a lot of seafood, a lot of different stuff. But when it comes to that traditional Mexican food, I want everybody that walks in here to remember those days of when they'd wake up to their mother's cooking. And it's the best compliment because it knows that, hey, the concept that I wanted is actually working well. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Great.
I always love coming out to Del Rio, so this is a new spot for me.
You actually caught me at the right time too. I just made a drink.
I was gonna say, what is that?
That is gonna be our delicious Paloma. A little bit of tequila, fresh lime juice, and then it's gonna be topped off with fresca. We like to put a little candy stick in there. I think it's time we get you a drink as well, right?
I like Molcajete.
There you go, there you go.
I am so hungry, so I think I came to the right spot.
Well, just like I tell everybody, you're not gonna be too hungry when you leave, I guarantee you that.
Yeah.
A lot of good stuff that we got to try, so we'll go ahead and how about we start off with something that is originated down here at the border. It's something that we'd like to say our Guisado Bean Cheese.
Okay, I've been hearing about the Guisado Bean Cheese, but I haven't had one, and I need it in my life.
We actually just had a Guisado Fest here not too long ago.
Yeah.
So it's something that, you know, if you haven't tried it, definitely need to.
Let's get to know Molcajetes and how you came and the idea, the inspiration.
In 2019, February 26th, we actually started up Molcajetes. You know, it was a different concept for the fact that we actually started off with a buffet. We did a little remodeling, and then we actually started working on a menu, a little more extensive menu to get something more offering for everybody else versus just a traditional Mexican food.
And that's where we're here, and that's why we're highlighting, because everyone that we've talked to in Del Rio, when we say where's some places that we need to eat, your name came up not once, a handful of times.
You know, it's worked really well because I've heard plenty of people come and say, hey, it tastes just like my mother's mole, or it tastes just like my grandmother's enchiladas. That smell would get you up and going.
And you're making my mouth salivate just thinking about my grandmother's homemade tortillas.
I'm telling you, it's the best. People can relate to it. Once somebody can relate to it, it's going to be great.
Like, holy smokes!
Cream michelada, and I made it with one of our famous Mexican beers.
Thank you so much, Isa.
Yeah, she's like been known very well for those micheladas. Now you see how sometimes it's hard for me to get to work.
I can barely see. There's so many things going on here.
You know, it's like a candy shop on this michelada.
It's sweet, it's savory, it's probably the best michelada I ever had. There's a lot going on. This could possibly be your appetizer, your starter. Before the main meal.
It's something that we always like to make super fresh, keep unique, and at the same time, make it known to where if you want something like this, you gotta come here to try it.
Woo-hoo. The GBC's in the house.
The GBC.
This is the famous GBC.
Guisado Bean Cheese.
Holy smokes.
Something, when you come down to the south, you can't go back up north without trying one of these.
Cheers!
Cheers. There you go.
Let's go.
I feel like it's the first time I tasted it every time.
I'm like a hard critic when it comes to flour tortillas. These are bomb.
We make them right on the
spot. I kind of need an extra one so I can get all the leftovers.
And that's how it is. The tortilla has to have a really good consistency. It can't be too soft, can't be too hard, not too powdery, but just a perfect flavor.
Your guisado too is just so tender and it just melts in your mouth, and then you add that cheese and the beans that just help like melt everything together.
Yes, and then something that you could literally sit there and not even chew it, and just with your tongue, you'll take it apart. So these sauces actually are very, very unique to us. It's our avocado salsa, but for people that want something on the little spicier end, we got this chile de árbol sauce. Very delicious.
That's a good pica.
You know, one thing with tacos is you gotta have that salsa to complement it as well.
I can't stop. I can't stop with this GBC right here.
Just when you thought that this was the best day of your life, I got another little surprise for you. You're in for a treat right here. We start off with our homemade ranchero sauce, Monterey shredded cheese. Then we kind of just start layering it off to the sides. So we have a little bit of beef fajita, chicken fajita, queso panela. We have a little bit of nopal on there. And then to top it off, we get a stuffed Anaheim pepper, jumbo shrimp, a little bit of more salsa ranchera.
The GBC I was excited for, but this just came out and just blew my mind.
No, it's wait till you try it.
Cheers. Holy smokes, here we go. It's so delicious. I'm so tempted to get my spoon and just like slurp
No,
it up.
you'd be
Okay,
surprised.
I'm doing
People
it.
have done
I'm
that.
doing it.
People
I'm
have done
doing
it. It's good. You got
doing
cheese.
it.
You got everything in there.
This is amazing.
And then when you get the shrimp, do a little cheers.
Cheers! Every single thing I've eaten so far has just been hands down. I keep on saying that. Hands down, the best food I've ever tasted. I'm not lying when I say that.
Well,
Cheers.
with that being said, thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate your time and give you a reason to come back.
To be continued.
To be continued,
One more
my
cheers.
friend. One more cheers. There you go.
Yay!